100 years after the world received its first licensed female aeroplane pilot, Druk Air made its own history. Celebrating the International Women's Day today, the Royal Bhutan Airlines operated its first ever all-female crew flight.
KB 130 Paro To Bangkok flight operated under the command of Captain Dima, Bhutan's first female pilot and captain. Inside the cockpit were two other female crew assisting Captain Ugen. The cabin crew as well were all female. Outside, from the check-in to ground staff to pushback team, female staff handled it all for the Bangkok-bound Airbus 319.
We now presently have our first licensed female flight engineer, Sonam Deki. So she'll be joining us today, and very soon we'll be having our senior first officer Sonam Hamo. She'll be starting her command training as well. So I think nothing speaks progress more than exemplifying it. And this flight today exemplifies the theme of this year, Balance for Better. Starting from our security staff to our checking crew, to our cabin crew, to our loading crew, to our catering crew, and to our flying crew are all handled by women. So we belong everywhere. We are part of the change and we are part of the innovation.
Globally, the renowned airlines, they are doing it recently. So for a company like Druk Air, and we are able to produce a whole female set crew. So that's a great honor to be a part of that team. As a female in the aviation industry, I have neither received any special treatment, nor have there been any discrimination. So we are recognized for our hard work, for our input, and for our dedicated service. But people do appreciate as a female working in the male-dominated industry. So it's a good feeling.
Reflecting on the progress made within the last 37 years, today Druk Air celebrates the presence of women in every aspect of the aviation field. Currently, it has 168 women employees, which translates to 35% of its workforce.
Flying and aviation is seen as a very high level of expertise, So when women can match up to men and flying in a place like Paro, which is the most difficult and demanding airport in the world, even very experienced captains, when they fly into Bhutan, they can't even begin to think about landing without practice. When somebody like Dima can come up and do it, be competent, and when women can handle a flight in Paro, all we can be is very proud of them.
As the first all-female crew flight took off, it had on board the airline company's hopes to inspire more women to get into the aviation industry. For Sangeet Chezumin Paro, Sonwong Di, PBS News.